An eBay product research tool at Zik Analytics is your secret weapon for finding hot products to sell on eBay and optimizing your listings. But like every other weapon, if you don't know how to use it or how it works, you can't utilize it and you will miss your target. So in this video, I'm actually going to go through each feature in Zik Analytics, showing you how each feature works and explaining how you can use it to your best advantage to utilize your eBay business. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting with the Zik product research tool, which is one of the main pillars of Zik Analytics. And it's where you can find all of your products. With this tool, you can analyze the eBay search results based on the shipping location. We can analyze the following locations: United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, China, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Malaysia. If you are selling in one of these marketplaces, you can definitely use Zik. You can filter your results by price, feedback score. You have the option to exclude phrase, and you may also filter out by sales date range, which is from the last 7 days to the last 30 days. Down below, you also have the listing type, if you're selling for a fixed price or maybe an auction. Below that, you have the condition. This allows you to select the condition of the product that you are selling by clicking on either brand new or used. The product research tool fits all sellers: wholesalers, dropshippers, resellers, brand owners. Basically everyone that wants to sell on eBay and wants to know what is in demand, what the competition is, and what their chances to sell on eBay are. So let's now see the product research tool in action and how it can actually analyze the data and help. Now going back to the search bar at the top, I'm going to search for winter gloves for my example. Under shipping location, I will run a search for the United States. If you have the Zeke booster in your extensions, it's also a good idea to select the United States for the country and click on Save. Now that all of my settings are set to the United States, I'm going to go ahead and click on Search. And again, you may select any of the shipping locations to get the data that you need. So once we click Search from the product research page, we are taken to this page. Here we have the first 100 listings on the first page of eBay. We select all by clicking on this box here and then clicking on Zik Selection, which will take us to the statistics of our searched keywords. So let me explain what happens and how the product research actually works and why it is so crucial to your success. First of all, it's not just going through all of the data and analyzing all of the results. That would be millions of products, and we would never get what we're looking for. No, this is actually product ranking, and it gives us our chances to rank on the first page of eBay. And it also shows us what our chances to actually sell the product are. Zik analyzes the very top search results or the best match results on eBay. So if you're an eBay buyer, for example, you open eBay, you search for winter gloves, you get results on the first page. And you're probably going to search all the way to the third page max until you do find what you're looking for. As a seller that's selling a product on eBay, our goal is to be ranked as high as possible on the first page of eBay. And then of course, if we're ranked under the keywords we search for on the first page, we would probably get traffic and makes sales. That's how Zik works. It takes the first page of eBay and analyzes the results, showing you how many active listings, how many sold items, and how much money those sold items actually generated. For example, here in winter gloves, we have $61,000 in sales earnings in the last 30 days, with an average product price of $10.53. The successful listings is at 88%, and this shows us how many people actually sold an item in the last 30 days. Above that, we have the sell-through rate, which is at 6,528%. Now, this number shows you how many potential buyers there are out there for the number of listings. So in this case, you have 65 potential buyers for every one listing out of the top 100 listings on eBay. So when we do go through this data, we can actually understand our chances to sell. Is the demand higher than the number of competition, or is there just too much competition and no demand at all? And you can also check the market diversity, which brings me to this pie graph here. The pie graph shows you the diversity of the market for the searched keyword. So each slice is actually one seller. And when you go through these slices, you can see the percentage there in the middle. And that percentage is how many of the sales earnings, which again are right here, belong to these sellers. As a tip, we try to sell a product where we have a lot of diversity. This is because we have a higher chance to sell when the market is diverse. When you have one or two dominant sellers, it can be hard to compete. The graph here on the right shows us the trend, if it's going up or down, or if it's stable. Based on all of this data, you can make a lot of decisions, whether you have a chance to sell the product, if the product is selling for the right price, if you can increase or decrease the price, or what you need to change or do better in order to be successful. This is why it's important to base your decision on the eBay search results, and not just base your decision on some broad data. We want to be ranked on page 1. Page 1 has traffic, and traffic equals sales. So after we see all of this data, we want to see the products that are actually selling. Who are those competitors? What titles are they using for their products? How many sales do they have? So now when we scroll down to the product list, on the left here is the seller, and you can see by the flag where the seller is coming from. Next to that, we have the scan seller icon, and by clicking on this icon, we can scan the seller to get more information. Next to that, underneath the star, is the feedback score for these sellers. And right next to the feedback score is the number of times their items sold. Then of course we have the photos, the title of the product. Here again we have the number of sales, the prices here for each product, and of course the location of the item. This is all very important because here we are trying to get as much data and information as we can. And a huge part of that is knowing what product fits into the niche. You need to know what photos to use, what title to write. You need to know the prices so you are ready to compete against your competitors. By utilizing this data, you can see very clearly your competitors, the prices that you need to aim for, the photos you need to use, what specific products are selling, and in all of this data, we have the numbers for you to be able to make a smart decision. So when many sellers were asked, how do you validate the products you want to sell? Many of them responded with, I had a gut feeling. We're almost in 2021. We have such a great base to predict demand and our chances to sell. Using your gut in this kind of business, you can agree it's a little unprofessional. Yeah, of course, we need to have our intuition, and that's very important, but you can't just rely on that. We need to rely on the data. That was a product research tool. Our next tool is the competitor research tool. So now the first thing you can do is go ahead and open up the competitor research tool, and you can do that by right-clicking and opening it up in a new tab here. Now this tool is the fastest and easiest way to research your competitors, see who they are and how you can be better than them. You can also see their best-selling products, how much they sell, their performance, and based on that, you can get lots of product ideas. There are a few ways to use the competitor research. The easiest way is just clicking on the competitor research icon, and in the search bar up here, just type in the name of your competitor or paste that you actually want to search for. Now here we have the sales date range from the last 7 to 30 days. And once you have all of that information filled out, you can go ahead and click on search. So the Zeke database has over 200,000 eBay sellers and it's updated on a daily basis. So what we do is collect information from eBay, we update the sellers, and we give you the ability to scan sellers instantly and also be super accurate in a matter of 24 to 48 hours. So here I found my seller. Now let me go through the seller information and later on show you other ways you can use the competitor research tool in a very easy and fast way. So here at the top, the very first thing you see is the flag and the name of the country that your seller is coming from. Then we have the sell-through rate of the seller, the active listings, which is how many listings the seller has. Then next to that, we have the number of sold items, which is how many items sold in the last 30 days. Then we have here the amount of sale earnings, which is how much money the seller generated in the last 30 days. Down below, we have the feedback score, which in this case is 0, but it usually should not be 0 when you are doing competitor research. I'm just using this as an example. Then next to that, we have the successful listings, which is the number of listings that actually sold. So if there are over 3,000 active listings, in this case 3,386, then out of those active listings, 121 listings successfully sold. We have here the average product price, and all the way here to the right, we have add to watch list. Now what this means is that you can save the seller to a list of sellers, making it easy for you later on to come through and get back to your competitors to see if they updated something or added new products and so on. Now scrolling down to what is basically the most important part, which is the products the seller has. So here you can see the photo of the product. We have the product name or title. Here we have the date of when the product was uploaded, the sales for the last 30 days. Next to that, we have lifetime sales. Then of course, next to that, we have the current price of each product. And here we have this C, which stands for competitors. And these numbers below tell you how many competitors are selling the same product using the same title. And if you happen to be looking for a specific product with a specific date range and total number of sales, or maybe a specific selling price, you can use all of those filters up here. And once you have all those numbers filled out, you just go ahead and click on filter and you will get your results. So now maybe you're thinking, okay, you showed me the seller info, the products they're selling. Now, how can I use that information? Well, whether you are a wholesaler, supplier, brand owner, or anything similar, you always want to research your competitors by looking at what they are selling as well as their selling prices. You can check to see if there's anything unique about their product and then use that information to create better listings for yourself. For example, a better selling price or even a better title. You can even use that information for product ideas. There are two main ways that you can use it. So either use it to go through the information. So if the seller is a drop shipper, you can see what he's drop shipping, what supplier is being used, and then you can get the same items. Or maybe you just want to research a niche. In that case, you would just click on the scan on title icon, which is located right here. So when we click on the scan on title icon, this will automatically research the title on the product research here at the top. So now because you have all of these extra words, you want to select the main keywords that describe this niche. For this example, we're going to stick with knit, winter hat, and we're just going to go ahead and actually delete all of these other keywords that aren't necessary in this case. Now, once you have that filtered, then you're going to go back and click on the search button again. Now here you would select all items and click on Zeke selection. This will run a search in the product research for these keywords. So again, you can copy the products from the competitor. You can get niche ideas, and you can of course see what prices are for the products and figure out a way to have a better price or even a better title and still make a great profit. So as you can see, the competitor research tool is super simple to use, and it's very useful for all types of eBay sellers, from resellers, wholesalers, dropshippers, and brand owners. All you need to do is run a scan on a seller, or in the product research, we have a shortcut, and this shortcut button is actually located right here. This is a scan seller button. With one click on this icon, you will automatically scan this seller and be able to see the stats and what he is selling. So from the product research, you can very quickly and very easily switch to the competitor research. If you happen to see a product that you are interested in, to see who's selling it and to see what else they have in their product list. That was the competitor research tool. Moving on to our next tool, which is the title builder. The title builder in Zeke is a very useful tool for all types of eBay sellers. You can use it to optimize your listings, title descriptions, specific items. In general, see what keywords are generating and amount of searches, amount of sales. Based on that, you can make a smart decision to build your winning titles. The title builder in Zik Analytics is located right here. Again, you can right click to go ahead and open it up. So when running a search, you may filter different locations. And this is all depending on where you're selling from. So you have the option to select United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, China, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. You may also filter from sales date range, again from the last 7 to the last 30 days, all depending on what data you are gathering information from. Here you have the marketplace. You may select eBay as well as AliExpress. We're going to go ahead and select eBay. And you have the option to exclude phrase. So for example, you want to run a search on smartphones, but you don't want iPhones to come up in your results. You would just write iPhone here in the exclude phrases tab and smartphones here in the search tab. For this example, we're going to go ahead and stick with winter gloves. And for my location, I'm going to go ahead and select the United States. Because let's say we found a product, we have it in stock, and we want to sell it and optimize the title. So once I have all my filters filled out and my main keywords in the search tab, I'm going to go ahead and click on search. Now, once I get my results, you can see here on the left, we have the keywords you provided, which are winter gloves. Here you can see the average searches for winter gloves. The competition is at 33 and sales is over 1,000. Now below that you have the long tail keywords. And over here on the right we have the generic keyword ideas. Now how the title builder works. Zeke uses eBay data and our machine learning algorithm that's working in our database. So we collect all of the data and in the end show you how many sales each keyword generated here. So here for the long tail as well as generic keywords, we have the number of sales. And what that means is we can see the number of competitors that use the keywords winter gloves in their title. We can see how many sales these keywords generated in the last 30 days in the United States and the average number of searches for these keywords, because there is no exact way to get a number of searches from eBay. We have a formula that makes predictions, is based on competition, sales, and a few other factors in order to get the number for average searches, and based on that, we display these numbers. This is the potential of traffic that these keywords have. And what you need to look for are keywords with the highest amount of sales, highest amount of average searches, and lowest amount of competition. So once you find the keywords, you just go ahead and click on them. So let's go gloves touchscreen. As long as I'm clicking on them, my title is being built up here at the top. We recommend using long tail keywords, but also make sure your title is well written and not just a random mix of keywords. And also make sure it's grammatically correct. So whether you are listing products you already have in your store, or you're drop shipping and you want to make a great title for your products based on this data, there is no better way than using the Zeke Title Builder. Moving on to our next tool, which is the Category Research tool. The Category Research tool is a great tool to use when looking for product ideas to see what the most selling products are in each category, and a great place to start your research if you currently do not have any product or niche ideas. First things first, just to make things very clear, there is a big difference between the Category Research tool and the Product Research tool. The Product Research tool focuses on the last 30 days on the best match search results. So the way we analyze the data in the product research is based on the search results in the category research. So we pull the lifetime results from eBay and show the broad results. So it's the lifetime sales of the top selling items that are not based on search results, but based on total number of products in the eBay database. So the category research icon is located right here. How the category research tool works, at the top you have this drop down where you can select your main category. And next to that, here in the search bar, you would type in your subcategory. Here you also have the option to filter by a listing type, from all listings, fixed priced, or auction. You may also select the condition of the product that you are searching for by selecting brand new or used. You can also filter out the shipping location like all other features in Zeke. You have the option to filter out the price from minimum to maximum, feedback. You may also exclude phrase. And here we have an add-on that we have not come across yet, and that is the Google Trend platform. So what we did is we combined the category research with the Google Trends to give you another indication about the trend. Because, like I said, the category research is usually used to see the overall trend in each category as well as subcategory. The top lifetime selling products in each category as well as subcategory. We want to give you the ability to basically start to recognize movements and get product ideas. Once you find a product idea, you can move on to the product research and get more accurate results. Down below, we have all of these categories. So each box is one category. And of course, below it, you have subcategories. For this example, I'm going to select the category cameras, photo, and digital cameras for the subcategory. Now, once I click on it, it will automatically fill everything up here at the top. Now we can go ahead and click on the search button, and this will give us all of the results of our selected category and the last 12 months of the Google Trend. So of course, at the top we have the statistics, the sell-through rate, the number of listings, the number of sold items, total watchers, successful listings, and the average product price. Here you can see what category you have selected as well as subcategory. And a tip at this time, yes, the stats are important, but here you are mainly focused on the product and the amount of active listings. So in this example, we see a low amount of listings, which already makes this interesting. And it's interesting because we have subcategories that have 10 to 20 million listings, which means more competition. But you can't decide from the product demand based on the competition made in the category research. You always need to narrow your research on a specific product in the product research to validate your product idea. These are only overall results, and you have to remember you cannot make a decision based on these statistics in the category research. Now, when we scroll down to the Google Trend Graph, next to the Google Trend Graph here on the left, we have related queries in Google, which means this is what people are searching for. Now scrolling down to the product list. On the left, we have the sellers like always. Then we have the scan seller icon, number of feedbacks for each seller, amount of sales for each product, the product photo, the titles right next to it. Then we have the amount of lifetime sales here as well as here. And over here on the right under watch is the total number of watchers, the selling price, and of course the location of the item. And these red buttons, sometimes you will come across some green ones over here on the right, are features that help you find the same product on different marketplaces. And you can also run a search on the product research by clicking this icon here, which again is the scan product icon. This will allow you to see how many sales there were in the last 30 days compared to the lifetime sales and get a better understanding about the product demand. This was made for you to be able to analyze the trend, to see the best-selling product, and from here you always need to move on to the product research to do your research based on the eBay search results and make a final decision. That was the category research. Moving on to our next tool, which is the Zik Pro tool. The Zik Pro is a toolbox of 4 different features that build on your database. It helps to predict sales, to see the most selling products on eBay, analyze based on unique formulas, and predict trends. So I will go through the features here so you can understand everything a little better. Starting with this feature, which is called the best-selling eBay items, also known as the last 48-hour deals. Here you have the best-selling products on eBay in the last 48 hours. You can see that this product here sold 34 times in the last 48 hours. Using this tool can help you understand very quickly what the most selling products are in eBay, and based on that, you can either get niche ideas, title ideas, product ideas, and so on. So let's now try and predict how each seller can use it. Let's say you're a wholesaler and have access to a lot of products. You can come here and see what the best-selling products are in eBay and then just source that product from your manufacturer. If you are a drop shipper, you can go ahead and research this niche and try to find similar products from different websites. Now, if you're a reseller and you're looking for some product ideas, this is a great place to look for some top selling products just to have in mind. Now, if you are a brand owner or you're thinking of creating your own brand, having this list will give you great products to consider. Moving on to our next feature, which is the Alley Growth Scanner. The Alley Growth Scanner, which is located right here, is based on our AliExpress product database. With over 56 million products, we collect all of the sales on a daily basis. And with that, we created a formula that predicts growth rate. Using the filters here on the left, such as growth rate, number of sales, price, shipping type, rating, votes, sales date range, and order by, you can predict what the hot trends on the internet are at the moment. And from here, once you find a product, go into the product research by clicking, of course, the appropriate icon to see if there is any trend that has started here in AliExpress and hasn't yet started on eBay or is just starting on eBay as well. All right, so moving on to our next feature, which is the Turbo Scanner. So the Turbo Scanner, which again is located right here, is usually used by drop shippers from Amazon and Walmart. Here on the left, you can select the supplier name. Let's go ahead and select walmart.com. And after you filter out the sell-through, the successful listings, the competition level, as well as total sales, you're going to go ahead and click on search. And when you click on search, you will get a list of the most selling products that dropship from Walmart to eBay or from Amazon to eBay, depending on what you choose based on the filters on the left. The bulk scanner is a tool that helps you scan sellers and to see if they are dropshipping products from Amazon and Walmart, and it shows you instantly the product list, allowing you to access it and sell these items through your store as well. Now, the bulk scanner and turbo scanner are usually used by arbitrary dropshippers. The best-selling items and the alley growth scanner can be used by any sellers to get product ideas and to use these advanced features to research products and get product ideas much faster. So moving on to our last feature, which is the Zeke dashboard and store analytics. Welcome to the Zeke dashboard. In the Zeke dashboard, you can see your store statistics after you connect your store. You can first off see the graph of your sales, the sell-through rate, your revenue, as well as average price. Below the graph, we have rush day. This graph shows you which days you have the most sales. On the right here, we have the eBay weekly trend, which is the last 7 days on eBay, and of course, you may compare it to your graphs and trends. So let's say for an example, you experience a decrease in sales. You can always go ahead and check the eBay trend to see if there's any difference. If eBay is going up, but you're going down, you're doing something wrong. But if you go down and eBay goes down as well, then there's something that's maybe related to the season or some other uncontrolled factor. Below here, we have fast access to your competitor list, as well as shortcuts and support, such as software tutorials, Facebook group, YouTube channel, need help, contact us, my searches, and item folders. On the right here, we have the eBay weekly best sellers, which are the 10 most selling products on eBay in that week. And this is another great way to get product ideas. So let's go ahead and open the store analytics to see how you can improve your sales and performance. All right, so here in the feature, we again have the sales and revenue. We also have the rush day, as well as the sell-through rate, total revenue, sold items, active listings, and average price. So if your average price is about $14 and you made about $90,000, maybe a good way to increase your total revenue is by finding some more expensive items to sell. Also, if you increase your sell-through rate, you can also increase your total revenue. And this is actually the best way to be in control of your business. So when we scroll down, we have the top selling products with the photos, the title, the current price, and quantity sold and total revenue. Revenue will help you understand which products are most dominant, and it's not about the amount of sales, but it's also about the revenue, because sometimes you have products selling for $64 and sold only 4 times, as you can see here in this example. Now compare it with this product here that sold 11 times at $16.88. This helps you decide what niche is working well for you and what you may want to bring more of to your store. Again, this is another tool that Zeke offers that can help you improve your listings, improve your store, and it allows you to be in total control of your business. Alright guys, so that was a fast recap on the Zik Analytics tools and features. Yes, we did miss a few small features, but if you are interested in learning everything about this program, and if you're interested in using it to help you be more successful, or maybe you're just starting out and need some guidance. So now the first few days, just watch the training videos in the Zik Academy, follow us on YouTube, which is completely free, and then join the live webinars and the live Q&A sessions. They are also completely free and on our YouTube channel. Besides all of these amazing tools, the Zeke community and Zeke CEO Nahar offer a lot of free support through our live chat for 9 hours a day, where you can always contact and ask questions. So if you have any questions about this video, comment below. And of course, if you enjoyed watching it, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more of these videos to help you succeed. Thanks guys, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.